is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Laissez le bon temps rouler. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Championship at stake. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Williams. First play taken, a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, how about this call here in the first play of the national championship? They take a shot downfield. They don't hit it. You know what? I think it sends a message to the defense and also gives us an indication of what their personality and approach is like in a big game of this magnitude. They're going to be aggressive.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Williams. Graham behind the line. It's Davis. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, that one's picked off. He can go. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Trying to find some room. It's Young. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Crucial third down play right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Looking to pass. It's Williams. Oh, he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I think it's it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when a quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
They're going to run it. That gets the carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Scanning the field, it's Williams. Moves out of the pocket. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for some space. It's Davis. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. They strike first in this national title bout. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Remember, last time, going to fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Went it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Williams. Running out of time in the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
This one will be fair caught. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He keeps it on the design run. He's brought down out at the 46.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They'll kick it away here. And the ball coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Back to throw. It's Williams. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. There's a design quarterback keeper. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Big-time gamble coming up. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. No idea what he was trying to do there, but the end result is going to be a safety. Wow.
Well, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. It's a bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Nice call here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside to the right. Nobody's open downfield, so he shows you what he can do with his legs and picks up a few yards.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation?
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Strong game by this quarterback.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT is good, so the lead is 9. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now, the 25. Scanning the field, it's Williams. The pocket breaking down. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. They'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. Play action here on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's hauled in here over the middle. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. First down, looking to throw the football. There's contact on the throw. Let's reel it in. It's Williams. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Noles will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Signs a quick throw. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Second down after that previous play. Here comes a handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
So that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Gonna run it. It's Young. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Dropping back, it's Williams. Defense is coming after him. Crosses the 25. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
It's a shotgun run call. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Fighting off the defender. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The pass rush closing in. And the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Going to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Nickel coverage look here, and the secondary does a great job of taking away any options. Quarterback opts to instead try to make it happen on the ground, but the defense showing some discipline to stop him just short of the sticks and bringing up a 4th and short.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Seminoles will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the bunch formation. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Irish. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
drops back in the gun. He'll be brought down, so they come up empty on that two-point try.
This is part of the risk you take as a play caller when you throw the football in a two-point conversion. The ball has got to get out of the quarterback's hands quickly, or else there's the potential of pressure and a sack. The defense does a good job in coverage, and they got after that quarterback there in the conversion.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Back in motion now. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. It's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Looking to pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can
put him to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. They finish off the scoring drive.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Coach deciding to go for the two-point conversion to tie the score right here. Made on the left side. And he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails, and they're still trailing. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gives it to the back. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The receiver grabs it, and he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the toss play now. Running to the right. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They